Hey guys, Brian with you, Fishing Ape Outdoors. I've got a tip for you today for your hard baits, whether it be your topwater baits, crankbaits, spoons, to help you put more fish in your boat and not lose them when they're out there jumping and whatnot. And that is, and super simple, and that is to add a split ring to the hook. Now I've got a crankbait here, got your regular just split ring and hook, and you notice you get about a half a turn one way, that fish is locked up. You'll be able to get a full rotation, and that thing gets locked up again. And that's what happens when the fish throw the bait. They're out there fighting you. That bait gets, locked up on them, and then when that bait's locked is when they have the leverage to throw it. So what I wind up doing is going and putting a second split ring on there. And what got me doing it actually was when I first did it with a spoon. You talk about a bait that a lot of guys don't like to throw because they lose so many fish on it, and that's because that spoon would get, with a single split ring, it was able to get locked up really easy. They got a lot of weight out there throwing, and they'd throw that bait. Now, with a second split ring on there, that bait's got so much more movement, and it definitely helps keep those fish pinned. And the same thing with the treble hook. And with the spoon, I don't mind having that bigger treble hook or that bigger split ring like that. It gives it a lot more movement. With the crankbait, though, I like to try to go with a smaller split ring for my second one, or even two small ones, just so the hook doesn't get back there too long. But that way, if you watch this bait now, I can do 2 360s with that bait compared to that other one, and it doesn't lock up until there. So you're going to get a lot more fish that when they would have been locked up and throw the bait that aren't going to lock up on you, you're going to be able to get them to the boat, put them in the boat, and make a better day fishing and have more fish catching stories than fish losing stories. So remember that next time you go out. You can do it with a topwater bait, like I said, any of the hard baits, your spoons. Before you make that first cast, add that split ring, and you'll definitely see an improvement in your fish catches.